Hey guys, Chad Nicely here. Hopefully you just finished watching this silly little Google Hangouts we did with Harith Bashir and Austin Lilly. We had a great time. More importantly, we gave you guys some real strategies. That session that I did with those guys was unbelievable, and the offline strategy we gave you guys for video, I'm telling you, I'm not being exaggerating here. I think that was probably, that session there was probably better than most YouTube products out there on the market. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of that. And, you know, when we revealed some of the markets and niches that we were going after, you know, that market that I revealed in that video, if you didn't watch it, go back and watch it, is actually something that I have been working on as we speak. It's massive, it's paying out, and there's a wide open market out there on YouTube. Now, imagine if you were actually one of the ones that could sit there and ask us any questions you wanted, right? Like, I get Skype conversations all day long, and I get emails all day long, and people ask questions. I don't always have the answer. It's friends like this that are in the business, and you know, most of the people out there in the YouTube market, you know, like Zane Miller and all those people, I mean, we're all friends. We all talk to each other, we all share strategies with each other, and so a lot of times I have to go to those guys and find out what the answer is, and then I get back to you guys. Believe it or not, I don't know everything when it comes to video. I know, shocker, right? So imagine if that was you down here at the bottom, and you could sit there and ask us any questions you wanted about, you know, video marketing, some of the strategies you're using, asking what's working, the niches, some of the tools we're using. And so that's what this bonus is about. We're going to give you guys the ability to attend a live Google Hangout. And I've actually made sure that Chris is going to be there on that Hangout. I've got his partner in crime, Monica. She's done quite a bit with video. She's going to be there on the Hangout. Myself, Harith Bashir, Austin Lilly, we will all be there on that Hangout. Now, and Google Hangouts is really cool, a lot of fun. Like you see here on the screen, you know, we had the funny little masks and everything. We were just having a good time. I've only got room for 3 other people on this panel. And so, you know, I wish they had it where you could upgrade and you could have more people on there, but we haven't figured out how to do that. So the first 3 people that get in on this bonus are going to be down here on the bottom with us, okay? And so you're going to be able to speak your mind and, you know, basically participate it. You're going to be in the VIP spot. So if you want that spot, if you want to sit here with the big video marketers, make sure you are one of the first ones to grab that bonus when this thing goes live. wptubetracker goes live on the 18th. I'm shooting this on the 16th, okay? Massive bonus there for you guys. If you think the first session was good, the little freebie we did, wait until we do this one. Now, having said that, I've also got another partner in crime that you guys haven't heard a lot about, but I'm introducing him to the IM world. I've kind of kept him, you know, underground, and, you know, I've been scared to bring him up because he's so intelligent. He's so good with SEO and ranking videos. He's a partner of mine in the whole CPA video course we have coming up. He was very involved in TubeProbe, Tube Catalyst. He does all my rankings for chadnicely.com, all of my other websites. The guy is good. He works for some top celebrities. I can't mention names. You'll just have to take my word for it. And so I'm going to introduce you to my friend Jason. And so you're about to meet Jason here in a minute. And as you can see, since I shot that video ahead of time before I'm doing this one here, I kind of twisted his arm, and I pretty much made sure that he was also going to be live on this Google Hangout as well. So there's going to be a lot of value in that bonus. You guys definitely want to jump in as fast as you can. You want to be one of those first 3. If for some reason the first 3 fill up, don't worry about it. You can still ask questions. We will still answer them. You're still going to have a lot of value. You're still going to be able to watch this thing go down. So pick up the bonus either way. But if you can be one of the first 3, I wish I had more spots than that, but I don't. All I can say is good luck to you. And trust me, guys, you're going to get a lot of value out of this. We've got a lot of surprises. I've got something I'm going to introduce to you, an opportunity I'm going to introduce at the end of this video when we go live at the end of this Google Hangout. So, yeah, make sure you're there. Make sure you attend it. Think about some of the questions you want to ask us and maybe some of the strategies you want us to review, because we're here to help you guys. And again, we should have a lot of fun with that. So again, on the 18th, WP Tube Tracker goes live. My friend Jason is going to help me demonstrate that plugin to you right now. And let me see what I can do, guys. Because I'll tell you what, every single one of these interviews, and actually I already know because I've already shot it, I was able to pull some good strategies out of Jason as well. You're going to see that this guy knows his stuff. I think you guys are going to enjoy him. So on that note, let's head on over. Hey guys, Chad Nicely here, and we're back to rock and roll. I got some exciting stuff for you going on. I've got my good friend and partner in crime, Jason Soley. Jason, can you hear me?
Yes, Chad. How are you?
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Another shrimp on the barbie.
You guys are all real familiar with the whole CPA course we have coming out. I get emails all the time from people saying, man, when are you guys going to come out with that course? I need to see what you're doing. And Jason's actually my partner in crime here. You guys know that Chris is my other partner. He's also involved. And we've got some exciting things going on, but we're going to demonstrate to you a plugin called wptubetracker. I'm going to show you that here in a minute, but I'm also going to let you in and see what we're doing with the CPA course and kind of give you the introduction to Jason, because he's kind of been underground, but he does all my SEO, and he's probably the best I've ever came up against as far as ranking videos and optimization. And a lot of the stuff that I learn and that I have in my video training, I actually consult with Jason first and I find out what's working, because he's actually one that's out there doing these things each and every day. And I told you guys when we did the Tube Probe launch that we were putting out 10 to 15 videos a day. With Christmas time, it's kind of slowed down a little bit, and you know, we have the WP Prize Patrol launch going on right now, and I know Jason's launched his expert SEO membership site that you're seeing on the screen. But after the holidays, we're definitely going to get back into it, and we're still getting results. We're still hitting those videos really hard, but we should have that launch here pretty quick. So, Jason, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, how you going, Chad? Well, what do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about the WP Tube Tracker? Because I've been testing that plugin out for you.
Well, first, before we get to that, and I know you have, and this is the thing, guys, usually I do a demonstration, I show you how a plugin or a software works before you go and buy it, because I want to make sure you get a lot of value out of it and you understand what you're buying. But this time, since Jason is the guy that does, you know, so much of my video and everything, and WP Tube Tracker was focused on video, I gave him the plugin and I said, hey, I want you, you know, just run it to the ground, you know, get a good idea how it works, and let's go ahead and shoot a video, and we'll show them what we're doing with the CPA course and kind of demonstrate the plugin at the same time. So if we can kind of start with what we're doing with the CPA course, Jason, if you can kind of show them, can we kind of show them like what a kit is going to consist of? Do you have that?
Yeah, I do have that kit, what it consists of. If you can see my screen here now, I'll actually just go into my folders here and just sort of load up for you what basically they'll be looking at getting in the kit themselves. Let me just find that here for you, Chad. Okay, let's just log into this one here. This is currently one we're testing at the moment on YouTube. It is part of our CPA course, and from what you can see here on my screen, this is what will be included in the kit, and you may be able to refer on this a bit too, Chad, because you helped design this kit with your expert in Photoshop. We were able to sort of knock this up together. But basically what we're looking at in the kit for people out there is they're basically going to get the creatives for the CPA course, which you basically will get in the kit I believe it's a PowerPoint template, a Photoshop template, some thumbnails, and I think you also did two versions for them. One was an audio demonstration of the actual YouTube clip itself, and a blank version which they can actually put their own voiceover over the top of it, so they can make the video unique.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're including in the kit, and I think we're going to be, how many do we discuss that we're going to bring out every month for our members? There's about, what, 5 or 6 new creatives
Well,
every
we
month?
get, well, now you're getting ahead of the game because we haven't even talked about this. You just ruined it, Jason. We haven't. Okay, so let's cat's out of the bag, right? Like, first of all, there's going to be a lot of special offers with this deal because
It's
so many
Christmas.
people are interested in video. But the initial front end offer, I think, I can't even remember what we're doing here. I know at one point there's going to be 100 templates, right?
Right.
And the front end offer, I think, is going to consist of the training. And then we're also going to have an exclusive membership site where our members are going to get the new kits every single month. And so if you guys remember what we were saying with TubeProbe, and Jason was very much involved in TubeProbe, what we said is you want to get as much bait out on the water as you can, and as soon as you start getting bites to your bait, then you scale things up and you start going into like featured videos with PPC, and you start mass producing your videos in the same niche and everything, and that's what we're going to teach you to do. So we're actually out there testing things and recording the results and everything, and with this membership, you're going to receive the new templates every single month, but we're also going to tell you what's winning and what's losing and where you want to put your focus. Is that where you're going, Jason?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, so and then I'm doing my best here to try to talk Jason into this because I'm telling him with his strategies, and guys, he knows stuff that you have never seen in TubeProbe, you've never seen it in any other video marketing course. Some of the stuff he's shown me, it was almost like I needed to sign a non-disclosure agreement. He didn't want me discussing it with anybody. And so I've been trying to twist his arm and telling him that he needs to put together a training that we can also offer on the back end that is just, real top secret strategies for ranking with YouTube, because I'm seeing him do some amazing stuff with video that I can't do, and I know every video marketer out there, and the stuff he's doing, I'm telling you, is above and beyond anything that you've seen in any training. So there's a little plug for you, Jason, but that's the honest to God truth.
Well, Chad, when you say twist my arm, you practically just about broke it off.
Well, and you still haven't agreed to it, but you need to do it. So I'll keep working on it. We'll get it. But yeah, this CPA deal is going to be massive. And the thing is, everybody keeps sending us emails saying, when's it going to release? When's it going to release? And guys, the whole thing is we want to make sure we have everything, all our T's crossed, all our I's dotted. We want to make sure that we have the results and that we provide value to you. I mean, I could very easily take this course being halfway done and, stick it out there in the market and probably have a 6-figure launch. But guys, I want you to get something out of this. I want you to have value. So we're making sure we do it right.
That's correct, Chad. We just want to provide our members with quality products, not something that's, half-assed.
So, exactly. So looking at the screen here, this is only one video, and this is focused on my PC backup, same thing you see on TV. And Jason, can you give us some stats here? Like, what does this pay out?
This my PC backup. I believe this is a product we're doing through Max Bounty, and I believe there's 2 payouts on this one. There's I think it's for the lead generation one, it's about a $3 payout, and for the sale part of it, I think it's a $40 payout, depending on which one you want to do.
Okay, so you're getting $3 on the front end with the lead, and then if they actually buy, it's a $40 payout.
It's a $40 sale on the, yes.
So let me kind of explain how this all came about, guys, because this is very important, right? Like, I can get around with SEO. I knew it back in the day. Today, I refuse to learn it. I like video, that's different. But when it comes to SEO, I refuse to learn it. But I'm really good with creating videos, and I'm really good with Photoshop. And so we can do some magnificent videos. And so I was talking to Jason one day, who's been my friend for a very long time, and I said, I can create all these great videos and everything. I'm not very good at getting them ranked unless I try really hard. And so he says to me, he goes, well, that's funny, Chad, because I'm really good at getting them ranked. I just can't build them. And so with every partnership I have, like with Chris, you know, he's really great with like promoting products and launches and list building. Whereas I'm really good with building products and doing the graphics and doing the videos and actually, you know, creating the whole concept. And so what you want to do is with any relationship you get into, if you can identify your weaknesses and find somebody else who can fill those shoes, and in return, if you can be the strength where they're weak, then you have a very powerful team concept. And that's what Jason and I have done. I'm the one that's actually going and creating the videos and doing the graphics and everything, and I hand them off to him, and he's the one that's out there ranking them. So would you agree, Jason? It's a pretty good deal.
You know, yeah, when you say that, Chad, I think I remember the first day I spoke to you about that. I said that I suck at making them, and you can do that. And I said, well, how about we do this? You crank them, I'll rank them.
Exactly, crank and rank them. That should be the name of our course, right? Like we haven't found a name for it yet. Crank and rank. I like it. So yeah, there's just a little takeaway there, guys. Always try to identify your weakness and find somebody that can do what you struggle with, and identify your strength, and you know, try to find the perfect combination. And it's a marriage. And Jason and I, we work together every single day, and Chris and I work together every single day, and Jim and I work together every single day. And I have 5 or 6 other partners, and they're all doing things that I am weak doing, and that's okay. Admit your weakness. Just try to find somebody that can help fulfill that, and you're good to go. You don't have to know everything, but you got to definitely build the relationships. So this one here, what kind of, can we go back to the kit, Jason?
Yeah, I'll just get back to the kit for you.
I'm rambling here, but I want to make sure they get value out of this.
Okay, can you see that screen, Chad?
Yeah, so like with my PC backup, do you remember what the stats were as far as like the search volume or anything with that?
It was depending on the keyword, but the search volume was anywhere between 1,000 searches per month up through to I believe one of the keywords that we're going after was about 5,000 or 6,000 searches per month. So getting them onto the first page of Google, especially with the videos, will be driving, you know, a decent amount of traffic to those CPA programs.
Are you on the first page yet?
Well, you want me to show the rank?
Let's see the video first. Can we see the video first?
Yeah, actually we'll do that. Let me just click on the video. And here we go. You can see here we're currently not
PC
far
online backup. And this gets how
right
many?
there.
I see that there is 22,000 results. And how many searches do you say it gets?
Not quite sure off the top of my head without looking up the Excel file.
Okay.
This was quite a decent amount of searches per month on this one.
Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
just
and
open
you've got
up,
you've got a lot of views going on, and so most of our viewers are familiar with TubePro. Is that using the Vagix strategy there?
Yeah, it uses the Vagix strategy, but I also use another strategy, which is something I've been working with of late, which is not something that we haven't used in TubePro. It's something that I've been working with at the moment, and it's working quite effectively with the videos that we're putting out there.
And that might be something that you might disclose in that course I'm going to have you do.
That's correct.
No, here's what's funny about that. Jason didn't know I was going to say that until I just said that.
Yeah,
and you know what's funny?
Chad.
Everybody accuses me of always putting them on the spot. Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this video was published on October 22nd.
That's correct. Yeah, at that time we had we had a few projects on the go.
Mm-hmm.
We uploaded this video on October 22nd, but I don't think we didn't actually start hitting it until probably the last few weeks because we were too busy with our TubePro course.
Yeah.
And when we had all that hiccup that time with all those hackers and that, so that kept us fairly busy.
Okay, let's not talk about that. That's a sore subject.
No, it's all subject to that one.
Yeah, so this video here, can you go ahead and play that video?
Yep, I'll just hit the play button so people can... Can you hear that, chat?
No. According to CNN News, a laptop is stolen every 53 seconds. Think about how much data is out there floating around that doesn't belong to the original owner. And according to the BBC, more than 1 in 10 laptops will be stolen during their lifetime. And every year, more than 43% of users lose their photos, music, documents, and so much more, right out of PC.
Well, that's just... Oh, let me turn that down. That's just a sample of what they can hear. You might actually put a link to this video underneath if they want to hear the full thing.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. I hate hearing myself talk anyways. Drives me nuts. And so you're ranked at what position?
Okay, we're currently... Let's have a look here. The video currently sits at number 4 in Google Videos. Now currently at number 3. I ran this quite a fair few hours ago. But looking at in YouTube itself, it's now currently at number 3. And we're currently sitting at number 26 in Google Search. Now this was yesterday in the 40s. And
wow.
it's dropped to 26 today. And just looking at the numbers on these, and for what I've got going in the background, which is what you'll learn in the course, I probably expect this to jump quite a fair few more spots within the next 7 days.
Wow. So this is wptubetracker that we're looking at.
No, this is just another program, but wptubetracker, I actually was testing that yesterday, and I've actually just gone and added this YouTube here today. Now, the plugin, it's a fantastic plugin actually. It tracks your videos for you, and it does both Google rank and YouTube rank. And I've only just added this one here probably about 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
But this plugin actually, you've got to set up a cron job within your server. Because this itself, you install this in WordPress, and then you've got to add a cron job to the server, and I think you set it to check every hour, and it'll continue to keep giving you basically updates on where your video currently situates. You can see the first one here. I've got a video here that I've got for my website, and it's currently sitting at number 1 spot in Google, and this hasn't updated yet because the video now is sitting on the first page of Google. I think it's about a number 9 position now, so it's up another 5 spots. I think it's about 9 or 8. And I do have other keywords for this one as well, and that they're also they're sort of bouncing at the moment between first and second page. So I'm just trying to stabilise it now, and they should sit nice and comfortably on that first page.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It's not, you actually log into your WordPress to check out your rankings.
That's correct. So if your website is a particular niche and you've got videos out there and you want to track that, and you don't just have to use it just for your own business. You can actually, if you've got other videos out there and you just want to use your WordPress platform, just install. It's simple. Just install the plugin. Just add a new plugin, install it, and Tube Tracker is then in the menu down the left-hand side here. And all you got to do then basically is just when you want to add a new search, is just click the add new search button, and it'll load up a screen when this flicks over. It's just a little bit slow with Skype. You just add your video tag, which is the tag that you find after this bit of code here. And you add it in there, and you add your particular keyword, hit the submit button, and then it's installed into the Tube Tracker program, and away it goes.
And that's it. And so you don't even have to run this tool. You just log in and check your rankings. The cron job pulls it automatically.
Exactly. You just log in, check your rankings, and just let the cron job do its job.
Wow, you know what I like about this? I already know a domain I can put this on, but you know what I like about this is I've seen other trackers and other ranking programs, and all it pulls is YouTube, but these guys, they have it where it's also pulling Google. It's also
That's
got the
correct.
Google rank, and it shows
Yep.
your position change.
That's correct, yes.
Very clever, very simple. And that's it? It's really that easy?
That easy. It's just add the plugin, install the plugin, activate the plugin, and add your keyword and your video.
So
Simple as
essentially, yeah, so it's not one of those things where, see, I misunderstood it. So you can just have one site, have this plug in there, and just check all your rankings from that one site.
That's correct. You don't have to have multiple sites unless you want to break everything down into your specific niches. But if you're having one business platform, that you want to work from, you just install this plugin on one site and just add your videos and track all your videos from one platform, from one WordPress platform.
Wow, that's nice. Well, I know Harith and Austin really know their stuff. They're really intelligent when it comes to video.
Oh, they are, yes.
I don't know. It amazes me what people do with WordPress, right? Like, I would have never thought to
It's
put
unbelievable what you can do with WordPress. It's probably one of the most versatile platforms out there.
Yeah, I would have never thought to have put a video ranking tool inside of my WordPress admin, but it makes sense because you're in WordPress all day long.
Well, if you're working with WordPress all day long, why not have it in one spot?
Right, like my main membership site, I'm in there all day long, right? All the time. So I could just simply click on this tab here and see where my videos are ranking.
That's correct.
Very clever. Well, that seems like something I probably could have figured out, Jason. You just never know, though. I've seen some really complicated plugins before, and that's why I gave it to you, because I'm like, oh, this is an SEO plugin. It's probably going to be complicated. Let me know what you think. But yeah, this is like child's play here. But it simply gives you the information you need.
Well, it gives you what you need, yes. And who knows, Austin and them may even expand on it, but for a simple WordPress plugin to track your videos within WordPress itself, it's a plugin I would add any day.
Well, let me ask you this. Besides software, I mean, if I didn't have this, what else would I use right now to be tracking my rankings in YouTube? I don't even know where you would check that.
Well, there's other software out there that you can purchase and buy to track your YouTube rankings. Various rank tracking programs. You can do it in Market Samurai or any other programs like that. But at the end of the day, like, you can just get a simple WordPress plugin like this, install it, and it does the same thing.
Yeah, we can definitely use this with our CPA strategy, can't we?
Yes, especially if you're doing CPA marketing, you can put it on a site that you're doing with CPA and track all your CPA videos.
Is there any limit as far as how many keywords you can do or anything like that?
I think when we go back to the ad you search, Austin and them do have a number up the top here they can add. Here we go, keyword limit. I think it's set quite high.
Holy smokes, did you set that?
No, that's built into the plugin itself, so you can add as many keywords and that to it. But of course, with cron jobs and that, it's set to run for every hour and set to check so many keywords per every hour. Because one thing when you're doing at the moment, because I believe it's just set to run without proxies, so there would be a limit to the number of keywords you can search per hour.
Okay.
And that way you're not going to get blocked by Google, especially when you're trying to search.
And you ran this, let's see, I gave this to you yesterday morning, so you've been running it all day?
I've got the cron job set to run every hour, so, and even though I've only got the one keyword in there at the moment, that's The plugin is working very well. I just added, like I said before, that other keyword. I just added it about 20 minutes ago, and that will probably update itself within the next hour when that comes along. Because the cron job's set to go at the top of the hour every hour.
Cool. So I want you to deliver the goods here in a minute, Jason, but let me ask you this. Is there any, for people that want to become familiar with you and your services and everything, do you still have that squeeze page up or anything? Can I give you a plug here or something?
Yeah, no worries, Chad. If you head over to my website, there's a navigation tab at the top there called SEO Masterclass.
Okay.
When you click on that tab, it will take you to my membership course for anyone who's interested in joining. They will learn some of these strategies that we put together, especially you and I, Chad, because you're a member of my masterclass, and because we're always working together on projects, they're basically going to get my knowledge and your knowledge put together of what they can learn, especially with video marketing. Not only videos, I do SEO related strategies and techniques as well. That's just something I launched at the moment. I'm just at the moment currently filling up the members area inside with all the little tips and tricks that I've come across and found over the past few years. Just putting it all there for members to learn. There's probably one thing nowadays that I don't, I've seen in various Skype rooms that people have been learning this, trying to learn this stuff for the last 12 months and still haven't got a grasp on it.
Yeah, I don't want to learn it anymore. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yep.
I'm tired of learning, man. I just want you to do it for me.
That's what you got me there for.
Okay, cool. Cool. You guys need to check that out. Jason definitely knows his stuff, and any one of my websites, I'm down to very few now. I don't want to own a bunch of websites, but the ones I do own, like chadnysa.com, Jason handles all that stuff for me. So you are the premier guy. I know you work with some high celebrities in your SEO and everything. I know I can't mention names or anything.
Yeah, that's correct.
But I can tell you he works with some very big people, and you guys would be surprised. So definitely check out Jason and his site here. Jason, can you give me, first of all, I got a bonus going down. Chris and I have a bonus for people who go and invest in Harith and I can never pronounce his name right. Is it Harith? I've known him for so long, and I can never pronounce his name right. And Austin, their plugin, which releases on the 18th. And so what we're going to do, Jason, is I jumped into a Google Plus session with them yesterday in like the, what's it called, Google Hangouts. And we had a ball, and we provided so much value in there. Like, we actually came up with a strategy that our viewers, hopefully they walked away from that hangout and hopefully started implementing that strategy, because it was brilliant. And it involved video and offline. And we gave it to them on a silver platter. And so I've been kind of known as the guy that likes to put people on the spot. But what I asked him, I said, hey guys, let me tell you something. If I can get people to invest in your product, will you guys agree to come and do another hangout with me as a bonus for people that buy your plugin? And they're like, yeah, sure, we love doing that stuff, right? So I got this hangout that's scheduled with, what I'm calling the top video marketers, and I would love to have you in there if you can participate. That's for you, Jason.
Yeah, that's good, Chad. I think you got me in there yesterday. You said come and join us. So,
yeah, that was kind of
after.
That was the aftermath of our original session.
Yeah, and I got to say, it was a good hangout.
Yeah, it is a good hangout, and they're cool guys, right? Like, I had a ball. We had. I wish I could have shown people.
A ball?
Yeah.
I think you were all wearing face masks when I jumped in.
I wish I could have shown people, the before and the after footage, because man, we had, when that was done recording, we hung around. That's when I brought you in, because I was trying to get you online the whole time, but after we brought you in, man, we hung around for what, like another 2 hours, just shooting
Oh,
it.
it was a while. Yes.
Yeah, just having a good time. And what's amazing is all the strategies and the ideas and the resources that are exchanged when you put minds like that together. And we came up with so many different ideas and so many different products, and it's unreal when that stuff happens. That's why I love doing this stuff. But anyways, I don't have a date yet. I know it'll probably be after Christmas because we all got to start, taking a break here. Could you please attend that session with us?
Oh, certainly will, Chad.
Because I think you could definitely provide a lot of value to the people that are there. And
I'd be happy to. And if anyone wants to hit me up with a few questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Outstanding. So, before we conclude, can you give us some goods? Can you give us like something real valuable, something that they can walk away with? Think hard.
Okay, I'll give them one little tip at the moment that is currently working in Google, and you would have seen it of late, but a lot of people don't utilize enough to their advantage. Is that one of the important things that helping with Google rankings is we all heard of Google authorship, right?
Yes.
And we've seen a lot of people talk about it of late, etc. And I would say to people out there that if you want to get anywhere in with Google, especially the rankings, go and make use of Google tools. Go and complete your authorship. And then make sure you work on everything that Google likes about your website that will satisfy them in a way that you'll get what you deserve in Google rankings. That's just one thing I always say to my clients is, especially when I look at their sites and I say, oh, gee, we need to fix this up. It's all, not right. You've got to do things that make Google happy. Make them happy, you'll get what you want.
Is that the same for video?
Same for video.
So you would actually create authorship around a video?
That's one little thing I'm doing with videos at the moment, is creating authorship. Because when you look at it, when you create a Google Plus profile, right, that is Google's tool. So that's your profile, that's your everything that you put together. And same with a website, with authoring all your content. Same applies to video. I authorship all the content on the video. So by working hard on that, I'm finding it a lot easier to get the videos to rank a lot more quickly, apart from all the other things I've got running in the background, which we'll disclose later. But it just, at the end of the day, you're going to get what you want. See, the whole Google thing over the last 12 months is all they want to do is just filter out the crap and just want the good stuff to stay in the rankings. So that's what you got to do.
And I hear everybody complaining about how, the devour tool or whatever that's called, and, how hard it is to rank with Google and all this stuff. And talking to you, you actually tell me it's easier for you today.
Rankings is a lot more easy today, providing that you do what Google wants. The days of keyword stuffing and everything like that, Google doesn't want that. It's going out the window. I see it every day. People saying I've been slapped by this, slapped by that, but when you look at it, you've done something wrong in the first place. So you've got to try and stay under the radar. SEO. What annoys me a lot is when I see people say SEO is dead. SEO is not dead. I'm telling you right now, it is not dead. It is alive, it is kicking, backlinks still count, but nowadays it's all about the quality. The quality of the links, the quality of your content, the quality of your work. You have that down pat, everything else just falls into place.
Interesting. And something, getting back to video, because I know our audience is targeted towards video right now.
Yeah.
Austin said something that really triggered, it got me thinking yesterday. And he said, Chad, he goes, I don't focus on YouTube. I focus my ranking with Google. Right? I take the top positions in Google, and then YouTube follows.
Actually, I was just talking to you before we got on this webinar about that, Chad. Is that okay? When we're talking about video, getting your videos ranked, you've got the three different types of what I say is three different types of search platforms. You've got YouTube, which is a search engine within itself.
Yes.
You've got Google Videos, which is like a class of Google search where they put all the videos in one spot. You know, when you go into Google search, you click the video tab, it just pulls up all the videos.
Yes.
That is one place to rank in as well. And then you've got the Google search also. So which is the general search, the public search where people look. And your videos can get ranked in there as well. Now, what I found is the correlation between the three. That with YouTube, well, let's take Google search for the moment. If you want to get your video ranked in Google search, I look at it this way: you've got to fulfill the other two requirements first. If you can rank well in YouTube and Google videos, like for a very good position of that, the Google search will follow. Because if Google selected your video to rank well in those first two, the third one will catch up. But just like ranking a website, the third one you can help boost in your rankings by building backlinks to it, and same again, building quality backlinks to that. But there is a way and a procedure that you must do this to get the rankings that you want, because you know, same with like ranking a website, you just can't go using crap backlinks and things that don't work, because Google's smart, they can pick all this up. So and you've got to do it in a way that you've got to make things look natural, because once it looks natural, you'll find your results will be achieved a lot quickly than some of the methods out there that you see today that rank real fast and then all of a sudden they've disappeared off the map. That won't work. Google are smart. I always believe that Google have a test in place that they wait to see what happens. They may give you decide what you want, and the next minute they go, bang, you're gone. Because good classic example is because I love running tests. You know the days when we had auto blogging?
Mm-hmm.
We used to build all these auto blog sites, etc., and then Panda come along, and everyone was still building them, and they say, "Oh yeah, now Panda's a myth. I'm getting traffic to it," and then all of a sudden, bang, it disappeared off the map.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Well, every test site that I ran, there was always one unique similar pattern that happened for each site, and it was a time frame that every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how many posts you're building to your website, etc., through auto blogging, traffic would increase up until the 3rd to 4th week mark. Once it hit that 4th week mark, the filter kicked in, and all of a sudden you were at 500 visits a month to that blog, to drop back down to 0.
Wow.
Because it just wiped everything out.
Interesting.
And that always, I found, I did it on 10 sites, 10 different tests, all set up the same, and the same thing happened all the time. Come the 4th week mark, bang, wiped out. So it was like there is a delay in the filter that says, we'll wait to see what you're doing, we want to see what you're doing, and then we're going to penalize it.
It's amazing, dude. You blow me away with this stuff. So I was telling you guys, man, this guy, I don't know how he does it, right? Like, he gives me a headache every time I talk to him, because the stuff he's doing is like, dude, I don't understand what you're doing. I don't understand the tools you're running. I don't even want to know half the time. But am I being exaggerating here, Jason, or is this how our talks go?
No, that's how our talks go.
Yeah.
You always come to me and say, I hate SEO. Well, give it to me.
Well, you know, people saw that in the Tube Pro video, and they've actually said, you know, is that true? Do you actually hate SEO as bad as you said? I said, yep. And there's people that can...
You had it with a passion.
I hate it with a passion. I do. I would rather just pay somebody to do it. That's why I have you, right?
And I think it's why, Chad, is because, like everyone else, you got burnt. Google come along and slap the bejesus out of you, and at least see how it tastes.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, they took my my main site, chadnicely.com, and I had, help me out here, Jason, 2,000 ranking keywords. I was ranked number 43 for Make Money Online. I was a PR4, I believe, and that I survived Panda. It was Penguin that got me, and we saw it. Remember, I contacted you. I said, man, something's wrong here. Look at my chart. It looks like something just died. Remember this?
Yep.
And before you even looked at it, you said, I'll bet I can tell you the exact date that happened. Because I was coming back from my trip, and I wasn't keeping a tab on things, and I came back, and you told me the exact date when my traffic dropped off before we even pulled up the stats.
And that was Penguin.
And that was Penguin. And, you know, I'm recovering from it and everything, but yeah, you're right. It left a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, you know, I put a lot of work into my post. All original. Do a lot of videos, do a lot of, you know, like the infographics and all that stuff, and I still don't understand why they did what they did.
Yeah, but you know what, Chad? You know what I believe that also put the sour taste in your mouth was? You didn't do anything black hat or anything out of unnatural.
No.
To hurt your rankings.
No.
You may have had, I think you may have had a plug-in on your site, you know, what everyone else did. You know, I think you were in that blog glue. Was it blog glue?
Yeah, I was top dog in blog glue.
Yeah, you had that many links from blog glue, like people were sharing your blog, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, you still got hurt.
No. I know, and you know, I have a conspiracy theory on this. That's twice I've said that today. But I don't think they like our business. I don't think they like my niche. My site is focused on making money online. I don't think they like it.
And you could be right there, Chad. I do recall a video once that you had entitled "Make Money Online" in YouTube, and it got canned.
I know, and it wasn't like one of those get-rich-quick schemes or something. I can't remember. I was demonstrating. Oh, I was showing people how to set up affiliate links with like Ninja Affiliate and stuff, right?
Yeah, and I had a look at that. Look at your link that day, and I said, "Well, Chad, what's up with your video? Yeah, Google have just taken it down due to terms and conditions."
Yeah, I don't think they like me, but I haven't spoke too highly of them in my post, and so maybe Matt Cutts is taking that on me personally. I don't know.
Well, you know, I think it is, you know, probably that Google don't may not like those type of videos, because I've seen other marketers out there. I think Sean had one with his was it Commission Commando? He had a video up there, and it also got removed.
Yes.
But I think because in the video you had you mentioned things like Google and how to get around this and get around that, etc. At the end of the day, I don't think they, after watching the video, they didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the part that I'm struggling with. Why do they leave it such a mystery? You know what I mean? It's like, and it seems like right when we figure it out and things start working, then they go and they change it on us.
Well, what you got to look at at the end of the day is Google is a company that is on the NASDAQ exchange. They're a $600 million company, so you know they're in the big league. Their shares is 600. Last time I looked, was $642 US a share.
Wow.
So Google is all about the business, the investors. So at the end of the day, us little guys are insignificant to their needs. So and I think Google, because you know they're all about their AdSense and AdWords platform. They're there for the for their own products. So you know they don't like us trying to get free traffic from organic search by how they would say manipulating it, because they want everyone to, if you want to advertise, use their AdWords platform. You know, they want to make money like anyone else, and I think it's all big business. It's just the way it goes. You know, they want to filter out all the That's why they target heavily on SEO, all us SEO guys out there, because you're just trying to manipulate our search just so you can get the free traffic.
Yeah, I think Sean says it best when he says SEO is actually SEM, search engine manipulation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very correct. So let me conclude with this. I got one last question for you. I get emails, at least 10 a day, and anytime I talk or promote or mention another YouTube tool, like the other day, I was demonstrating did you see Mark DeLuise's, what was it called? Tube Protex, or I can't remember what it was called. I don't have a memory, guys.
Was it Tube
Conquest? Yeah, did you see that tool?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I have it bookmarked to test it.
And I did test it, and it worked out really well. But you can basically have a folder of images on your hard drive, and it'll go pull all those images, and it'll make a video out of them.
Actually, I'll tell a lie there. I actually bought it.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you buy it from me?
Yes.
Did you buy it from me?
Actually, I've got it on my notepad here because I've got a project to do with it.
Did you buy it from me, though?
I think I did.
Okay, all right. I was about to.
Yeah, I looked at your email and I clicked on through it.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I owe you a bonus in for the Tube Catalyst. Not that you don't know what's in the course, but. So that tool also pulls images from Pinterest and Picasa and stuff like that.
That's correct. Yes.
Really neat tool. He did a really good job, and
it's very neat. Desktop application.
Yeah.
It is so easy to use.
Yeah, it was very easy, and I've actually been using it because I can see how you can monetize with it really quick, especially when you start getting into like Amazon and stuff.
Yes.
But instantly, I started getting questions from people. My email box filled up like it always does. And they said, Chad, how long is this going to last? How long are we going to get away with this before YouTube just says, you know what, guys? That's enough. No more. We're going to tighten the ropes just like they did with Google. How long do we have, Jason? Because we're all playing dirty.
How long do we have what, Chad?
How long do we have before they just slap the daylights out of us? Because we're all playing dirty, and I know we are.
That's a tough question to ask on that. See, Google are making changes every month. You know, how many changes have they made in this last 12 months alone? Panda and Penguin update every 4 to 5 weeks. They make about 40 to 50 algorithm changes per month. And I do believe, though, Matt Cutts has warned us. He has said there is Penguin 2 to be released, and it will be a killer.
Oh, great. Something to
look forward to. But I think at the end of the day, if he's already made it clear that it's coming, and I would say to everyone out there that is doing any part of SEO or backlinking or whatever on their website, make sure you've got yourself covered, because you don't want to have this filter come along and slap you to hell.
Okay, but my question was, how long do we have before, because they've left video alone, haven't they?
They've left video alone because YouTube is owned by Google. They have left it alone at the moment with all the filters and that have happened over the last 12 months. Haven't affected video.
I know. How long do we have, in your opinion?
Well, I'd say with the way things are going, like Matt Cutts warned us 2 years ago about these changes. No one listened.
Right.
Except a lot of top marketers did see it coming.
I listened. Do you remember that post I did?
Yep.
And what did that post say? Quit using tools. The sites that are all natural, that have no tools, no backlink, and everything are the ones that are going to be rewarded.
Yep. I believe you wrote that and put it on your blog.
I did. It's still there. The one thing I was right about.
But that was 2 years ago. So it took 2 years for everything that Matt Cutts said to come through. So I would say when it comes to YouTube, like Google are not dumb. You know, they watch everything that's going on. They do know videos are getting manipulated in YouTube, and there are filters out there to pick that up. But you know, as smart marketers, we do things to make it look natural as well. So I would say if anything was going to happen with videos in YouTube, if it took 2 years for Google to do what they're doing for search, why shouldn't it take the same time frame, 12 months to 2 years? I do say they are watching very closely.
You know what I tell people that want to use these tools? I tell them, because I mean, marketers are giving away these tools, right? Like $7 on the front end, it's not a real big investment. But what I tell people is use those tools, get the best of it while you can.
Be smart with them.
But don't count on it. And Jason, how many projects have you and I been involved in where the carpet has just been pulled out from underneath us?
Well, you want to talk about tools, Chad? You're looking at my screen at the moment.
I am.
This is just one folder on my desktop dedicated to YouTube.
Wow.
See all the YouTube tools there?
Yeah.
And I believe there's Mark's tool there, TubeMaker Pro, that's what it was called.
I don't see Tube Pro.
Tube Pro? No, I've got that in my other folder.
I'm just kidding with you, Jason. Wow. Yeah, so, and you know how all these tools work, don't you?
That's either Mark's, TubeFull, TubeMaker Pro, TubeSpy, I think that's Mark Olson's toolset, TubeTracker. Video Niche Dominator. See, I test a lot of tools. That's just that one there alone. Now, you look at all these folders, these are tools that I test all the time, right? Automation tools.
Yeah, you're not showing me nothing I haven't seen before, but I'm sure our viewers are very interested in this. That's why I was saying that you're actually one that's getting down and dirty with this stuff.
Yep.
I just think you have a problem. I think you spend too much money, dude. Oh well, but the thing is, you're actually using it, and you have. This is something I've talked about a lot lately. You have a sales funnel up above, Jason. So you have somewhere to drive traffic to, and you're actually monetizing with these tools. And most people, that's where they make the mistake. They don't have a strong foundation to drive all this traffic to. And so they're just beating their head up against the wall and buying tool after tool after tool and not doing anything with it.
That's it. You just can't buy the tools and just let them sit on your hard drive and collect dust. You've got to use the tools correctly. You've got to use your smarts. These tools are designed for automation. And Google knows these tools are out there. I wouldn't be surprised if Google themselves go and buy these tools just to test them themselves. And so you've got to be sort of careful in the way you use these. Otherwise, you can get into trouble.
Yeah, and so just to clarify, because everybody's like, man, you're such a contradiction. We're not telling you don't buy tools. It's okay to buy tools.
You can see from my desktop, I love tools.
Yeah.
If I can automate my stuff, I'll do it.
Yeah, the thing is, if you don't know how to use it, and if you don't have a funnel up above, like, I can't explain this enough, right? Like, if you go and buy a tool that's going to generate traffic, you need to have somewhere to send that traffic to, right?
Right.
You need to be able to send them through a sales funnel or a strong foundation where you guys are going to be able to monetize and get your cost back out of that tool. Most people don't do this. They'll generate traffic, sending it to a website thinking that they're going to become rich because they have AdSense on their site or something. And I've really been trying to work with the students and help them understand that you need to have a strong sales funnel up above. Very important.
Well, that's it. You've got to look at what you're doing. Whether you're doing AdSense or you're doing CPA marketing or you're doing list building, you've got to have a plan. Without a plan, you're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, and so you should really stop, put together a plan, put together a good funnel, have a nice squeeze page, invest in some really high dollar offers. They're not hard to find that, you can make decent commissions on, and you want to drive that traffic through your funnel. That's how you succeed with this, guys. I tell you, list building, product creation, and network marketing today, those three strategies right there, you can succeed. And in order to succeed, you have to have a strong foundation to drive all this traffic and to basically monetize with.
That's correct.
Well, I really like the looks of your SEO masterclass here, Jason. Hopefully, we'll get some people in there.
Yeah,
And,
That's your handiwork, Chad.
yeah, I can tell. And will you have some goods for us on this hangout that we're doing?
Yes, I
Yes,
will.
I will.
Yeah,
Say-
you just give me the
time
time and date.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll
be
be
there.
after Christmas. But here, I made Jamie say this morning. Say, Chad, I promise I will deliver the goods. Let's hear you say it.
Chad,
I will promise I deliver the goods.
All right, Jason. Pleasure as always. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for running through that plugin. Like I said, I didn't know it was going to be that easy. My hat goes off to those guys. They did a great job.
They
They did a great job. And if you got anything else you want testing, Chad, just send them over. I'll test it out for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. And like I said, I appreciate your time. If I don't talk to you again, I definitely want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and we will see you on that hangout.
You
You too, Chad. I wish you a Merry Christmas and everyone listening to this call.
Okay, Jason, thanks.
See you,
See you,
Chad.
Chad.
Bye-bye.